Today was my first and only second consecutive 30-mile day. My feet literally feel like they've fallen off of my body.
I feel fine, thanks for asking.
Mayor is a complete turd and says he feels fine. He's also pretty much walking barefoot because his shoes have 700 miles on them. But yeah, also my ankle bone feels like it's broken. My right arch feels like it's broken, and my right pinky toe looks like it's gonna fall off. So, good night, bon voyage.
Night.
We have a couple of miles to the road, ouch, and then we are going to try to hitch in to Grand Canyon to get a room because all the online reservations are booked, so we're gonna see what we can do. But my feet and my left hip, my right arch, my right pinky toe, everything hurts really bad. So I'm just gonna take it slow, try to get into the Grand Canyon, and hopefully find somewhere we can shower and do some laundry because we smell like shit. Little note to self, don't do back-to-back 30-mile days because you won't be able to walk the next day. So now we're just trying to hitch into the Grand Canyon because I can't fucking walk and I don't want to walk. Yeah, my feet feel like they're falling off. So I'm in a terrible mood. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The gnats keep flying into my left ear and I wanna fucking kill them. Okay, everybody, I was in a very bad way this morning when I woke up. I absolutely had intentions of quitting. I was looking at shuttles to Vegas. I was looking at flights. I had talked to friends to pick me up from the airport on Tuesday. Today is Saturday. And I was totally ready. I was completely over this trail. And then we got into the Grand Canyon. We're in Tessayun, and I got this really cool shirt. Grand Canyon is the grooviest. Got some food in my belly and decided that maybe I don't want to quit. I talked to my family and they were all in agreement that I should just do the last 100 miles. Even though it's not a connected footprint, there are a couple miles that I skipped. Today I skipped a few miles because I could barely walk. I don't know, I guess we're gonna keep going. But that being said, there is no laundry anywhere in the Grand Canyon, so I will be doing some sink laundry. So yeah, that's my day. I have washed my socks 5 times with fresh soap and water each time. And that's what it looks like. 6 washes, still filthy. So, grocery supplied at the Grand Canyon General Store. This was $42 worth of groceries. Yikes. Good day. We are entering the Grand Canyon National Park. We have 103 miles left of this trail. But today, we're gonna be tourists at the Grand Canyon. I just read on Instagram that String Bean, who is attempting to break the FKT, yesterday he quit with 77 miles to go. And that resonated with me because I quit yesterday too. And I just remember telling myself this morning, you know, you've got to keep going. If String Bean can do it, so can you. So then I was really surprised when I got on Instagram and I saw that he's actually going back out there today to try to finish. So I know he'll do it, but I think that just resonates how brutal this trail is. Even though he's doing way more miles, I think everyone on this trail understands the brutality of the trail and how easy it is to just say, I'm done, right here at the end. So happy to hear he's getting back out there. So we're just hanging out here at the South Kaibab Trail at the bus stop. And everyone that walks by literally looks at us like we're some type of wild animal because I guess everyone else has somewhere to be, and in reality, we just don't. But we're gonna head down into the Grand Canyon here shortly after we camel up and get some water. Can someone explain to me why Donald Trump is puking in the Grand Canyon? Oh my gosh. It says it's not recommended to go rim to rim in one day due to long distance extreme heat and nearly 5,000 foot of elevation change. We got to a less populated area because right up here is called Cedar Ridge, and there's like a bathroom, and I think that's as far as most people go. It took us a lot longer to make that 1.5 mile descent, so we have quite a ways to go, but at least it's pretty. Where's the bones then? Holy smokes! This canyon is even prettier from inside. Holy buckets, look at that. Ah! Yeah, it's gorgeous. All right, so it's 5 o'clock. We have about 2.5 hours of daylight and 8 more miles to go to the Cottonwood campground, where they'll hopefully let us stay in the stock tank sites or something like that. So we'll see. Look epic, look better, look cooler, look cooler, look cooler. All right, so, oh my God, I'm losing my marbles. There are thousands of bats flying in and out of this freaking canyon, and they're darting at my face. And normally I wouldn't care because bats are cute, but bats carry rabies. I figured since we're in one of the most beautiful places in our country that I would do a little self-reflection of this trail. Well, when I came out onto the Arizona Trail, I was really struggling. 2020 was a really hard year, as it was for everybody. And I found myself struggling with depression, intrusive thoughts about death, anxiety, and then it was all topped off with a few minor but intense heartbreaks. And it made me realize that, or it made me feel like I wasn't meant to be part of this world, or part of the world that I was living. And I thought, well, if I can just escape back to the trail, it will all be better, it will all be fixed. And so when I came out on trail, I realized that I didn't need to fix my life. I just needed to readjust my attitude, readjust what was important to me. And coming out here for these 7 weeks, I've realized, wow, look at that. I've realized that I have to stop putting so much weight in other people and just be happy with what I have and be happy with the things that I'm doing. And in order to keep those things at bay, that anxiety, the depression, the intrusive thoughts about death, all I have to do is stay busy, physically and mentally. And I think in 2020, I found myself in a stagnant position where I was just doing the same toxic behaviors and then doing a few things to try to help to combat that. So I think it's just good. It was a nice grounding experience to come out here and find myself with the dirt beneath my feet again and realize that the trail doesn't cure you, but it doesn't not cure you. But this trail has been somewhat of a nightmare with weather and logistics and weather and getting ready to climb out of the Grand Canyon. I don't think I would change it for the world. I got to meet some amazing people and see some amazing things, and I feel very lucky and very, very blessed. Here, what are you doing?
They're gone. I'm taking care of the bugs. See that? Drop instantly. Instantly. Instant death.
Instant death. All right, 1,000 feet per mile for 5 miles. Let's get it. Ooh, trail magic. Think there's snacks in there? All right, I did 6 miles from Manzanita with over 5,000 feet of gain in one push. Now I'm gonna take a nap. Woo! So I've been sitting at the North Kayababe trailhead for an hour and a half. We've had some lunch. We've met a bunch of rim to rim hikers slash runners. They're all crazy. And we're getting ready to start our road walk into Jacob Lake. Little baby Kyle.
Donut.
Want a donut, pretty lady?
Yeah.
So we're just sitting on the side of the road. For as hot as it is, the snow sure is deep.
Deep.
Deep. If anyone needs us, we'll be camped behind the North Rim General Store. Nice little windbreak with the fence behind us. You know, it's our only option.